See if you can.
Yeah.
Oh, don't I need to do something?
Nice. Yeah, I practice race. Let me turn on. Yeah, I was all. No. I'll leave my phone right here. Yeah, race is like on max.
I'm in already. Okay. What's going on here? Hold on. There we go. Hold on. This way. This way.
Because it's hearing itself right now. That's what's going on. All right, folks, this is Elijah Osmond coming to you from the first practice race at the 2025 Fray. Sorry about the setup issues. We are going for it. Troy is starting on the track in blue. He's getting ready. We've got Belgrade in green, Aiden Cleaver in red, Bruce Trump in yellow, Jeff Kratz, a previous Fray winner in white, Mike Gray on orange, and again, Troy Osmond on blue. What? Are you muted? I want to give a shout out to Mouth, a group member from Yakima, Washington, who couldn't be here with us. It is his birthday today. Happy birthday, bro. I hope you're watching and enjoying. Troy is starting on the track, and so is Aiden. Troy is the white Lamborghini lined up there on the track. Aiden, I believe, is running a green Acura. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to get on a chair so I can see the race in action.
Hey, we got stickers up here at the table.
All right, folks, we're going to run a 60-second warm-up. They are not racing. They are warming up.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And power is on. They're going to warm up. We've got corner marshals around the table. I am not turn marshaling. I'm watching from a distance so I don't disturb the racers. Some of these guys are a bit particular, so we're going to be up here where they can't hear us. So you guys get some good commentating, and I don't disturb the racers. Troy's struggling with that outside there. He's raced this track before. He knows this track. He likes it a lot. His car is pretty quick. I expect he'll be half midfield if he drives right. He's starting in a gutter lane. He's going to run 2 and done, green or blue and orange, and then he'll be out. But there's a good few drivers on this track right now that he could do better than.
Okay, grab your cars. There you go.
All right, drivers are going to get their cars cleaned up, ready to go for the first heat of this practice race.
Open class. Lead jet or with jet.
Sorry about sound from the cars, guys. You're not going to hear too much. We might try and put the second mic down on the track to get some car sounds as they go by. I'll talk to Troy about that and the racers, see how they feel about it. But we could probably put a mic on the track that stays out of the way. But for right now, we're just going to be running with my voice and whatever the mic catches. It usually catches a bit. But I'll keep a look on comments and take your guys' advice and take your guys' comments. We're getting ready to start now. All drivers are lined up. This is where the serious action starts. First practice race of the 2025 fray.
Okay, I think we got her covered. Here we go, guys. Look, everybody. Up on.
Aiden is the orange McLaren on the outside. Troy's the white Lamborghini on the inside. Looks like the white lane takes out and starts a really hard charge. Troy and Aiden are running, looks like 3rd and 4th right now, battling it out in the 2 gutter lanes, running strong. The orange lane, Mikey Gray. We've raced with him before. Is coming up behind him. Looks like he might go around him. Aiden and Troy are running a good pace right now.
See, how did I do that time?
Troy and Aiden go around a lap car, having trouble on the track. Aiden, out in the bowl. So, had a good pace before then. He was doing good. Troy's out, coming down into that third corner out of that first bowl. Recovers quickly, though. Running a decent pace for first heat without any practice here. Troy and Aiden both haven't done any laps on this racetrack. White flag now. And we're done. Jeff Kratz wins. Bruce Trump second. Mike Gray third. Troy in fourth. Belgrade in fifth. And Aiden in sixth. 2 laps down. Troy 1 lap down. Decent. Only 1 lap down.
I know. I'm just feeling it out right now.
Yeah, well, you didn't have any laps on this track before. So drivers are going to move over 1 lane. Ken Stevens coming in on green. Troy's going to move to orange, and then he's going to be off for quite a while. He's going to be joining me commentating right now, probably from the other side of the table. Or we'll be right next to each other. Probably a better idea, isn't it?
I did not.
Silas, yes, they are slot cars.
It's even good for the good. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Troy and Aiden are still side by side. The orange McLaren and the white Lamborghini. Troy's in the middle. Troy breaks out in third place, followed closely by Aiden. Aiden has a problem going into the third corner. Troy's trailing third place in orange. Let's see if he can hold it and stay with him. Ooh, pushes it a little hard. Coming out of that second bowl. Oh, into that fourth corner. He pushes it out. Let's see if he can make it up. Him and Aiden are racing side by side now. Running good. Troy's starting to break away from him. Here comes the leader coming around both of them in green lane. It's Ken Stevens. Oh, white lane. Bruce Trump off. Oh, Ken Stevens. Ken, you're watching the wrong car.
Just grab it. Try it.
Things are jumbled up right now. Troy got a big old hose there with that crash under the bridge. He got caught in the corner marshal's arm. Aiden's running decent right now in yellow lane.
Yeah.
Aiden running fourth. Looks like he's going to finish only 1 lap down that time. Troy maintains 1 lap down. He only goes 1 lap down, finishes in fifth that time. Jeff Kratz wins it. Ken Stevens second. Bruce Trump third. Aiden, Troy, and Belgrade. Sorry, folks. I do not know his first name. Troy's going to be off. You're going to be hearing him on the mic here in a moment, as it's going to be a while before he re-rotates in.
No.
Yes, we are. We're quiet.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, he
Starting
made it.
heat 3.
All right, and they're off. Aiden's our only guy. He's going to follow up in the back, learn the track. These are his first laps on this racetrack, so that's perfectly fair. Everyone else is very well aware of how this racetrack runs. Kratz and Ken out in the lead right now.
Looks like we got Kratz
Oh, we got
1,
Carl
Kenzie,
Blue.
Ken
Looks like
2,
Bruce Trump is
Vogelin
off.
3.
Oh, big crash up into the Aiden crash is coming out of the bowl. Car just couldn't hold
Top 3
on.
are on the same lap.
Red lane, Ken Stevens running around that yellow lane car, which would be Belgrade. Rick Vogelin in the green lane also running very good.
Damn, that's a good turnout. On a Tuesday night, that's a good turnout.
Oh, Aiden, come off, coming out of the bull again, struggling with that inside lane. And they're done.
Kratz 1, Kenzie 2, Vogelin 3.
Troy, names off your finishing order there.
Who's that, yellow?
I don't know. I've just
I
been
don't know.
going by his last name.
Yeah. Trump, and then Aiden was 7.
38 beats away. What? You're about 38 beats away.
No, Mr. Cat Travel. The cars are electric. They run on 2 electric rails on the track that provide them power, and you control them with a controller. Aiden moves into blue. Michael Paulus on the track now. Very hot drivers on the track. Michael Paulus, Bruce Trump, Rick Vogelin, Ken Stevens, all very fast drivers. Very good race to watch here. We've got Bruce in orange, that turquoise Ferrari by the looks of it. The white Ferrari is Michael Paulus. Rick Vogelin is that pink car. Very easy to see. And Ken Stevens is in the yellow lane with another white-tired, white-bodied Ferrari. Those will be some cars to watch. They're good, all good drivers. Belgrade in white. He's been lacking behind. Aiden's going to probably stay behind and continue to learn the track. Oh, yeah. Ken Stevens makes a huge breakout for it, followed very closely by Vogelin, Paulus, and Bruce. Oh, Paulus is off going into the bowl. Bruce is out in the lead as far as I am concerned.
Bruce 1, Paulus 2, Cleaver 2. Vogelin, now they're all on 3 lap. Everybody on the same lap.
Oh, crash in the bowl. Looks like Belgrade. We got a fight between Vogelin and Ken Stevens here. Coming around the bowl. Vogelin holding the lead. Michael Paulus struggling with that. Oh, Ken's testing him. Pink and white car on the 2 inside lanes. Oh, and Ken's off.
Seat between top 4.
So's Vogelin. They're right back at it, neck and neck. Oh, there's a big crash in the bowl. It doesn't hold either of them up. White flag. They're still battling it out.
Oh, he snipped you, bro.
Huge battle between
Paulus
those 2.
1, Bruce 2, Vogelin 3, Kenzie 4.
I'll take it, Bruce. I'll take it.
Oh, no, it's,
I made you work for it. You did.
oh, it's Ken's name, but he's not driving. Okay. No, he is. Hey, he's over there. Aiden
was a
with
good race.
9, and then Baldergrad with 8. And Mr. Chad Trump, last year's individual, coming in.
On deck is Jamie Jacobs.
Any comments yet?
I've been answering them.
Jamie Jacobs, you're on deck.
But it's late.
Yeah.
But the camera, the quality looks decent.
Yeah, it looks good. It's not all fuzzy or anything.
Aiden rotating into orange here. Final lane until he'll come back in. Rick Vogelin.
5.
I'm trying to memorize cars as I go here, folks. Michael Paulus moves into red. He's going to be on the inside lane. Ken Stevens moves to the opposite side of the track and white from yellow. He's that white Ferrari to your left, I believe. No, right.
Here we go.
Watch that pink car and those 2 white cars. Those are the hot guys on the track. Chad Trump on the track in green lane. He's broken out into the lead. The 3 leaders, Chad Trump, Michael Paulus, and Rick Vogelin. Those 3 cars, green, white, and pink cars, battling it out right here. Vogelin holding up the rear. Michael's out going into the 3rd corner. Vogelin gets taken out in the bowl. Chad Trump is free to reign over this heat in the lead. Michael Paulus and Rick Vogelin battling it out in those 2 gutter lanes right now for 2nd place. Michael crashes under the pressure.
Anyway,
Vogelin is free for 2nd
They're down
place.
in the
Chad
first
seems to be
corner,
running
they're
a
on the
perfect
inside
heat right
edge.
now.
Sorry. I'll go.
Chad running around the back markers, including Michael Paulus. Looks like
Coming
Vogelin's
to the
gaining
finish.
some ground on him here. But Chad finishes in the end.
Chad 1, Vogelin 2, Mr. Paulus 3, Kenzie 4, Aiden 5, and Bogarty 6. We got 10, 10, 9, 9, and 8, and 8 on lap count.
Trash right away. It does take a little bit of retraining. Okay, Shaden, you're on deck.
Shaden is up in the next heat. This will be 6 of, what do we got? 45? 46. So this will be heat 6 of 46. With Mr. Jamie Jacob coming in. He'll be in the green lane. I think it's Jamie Jacob.
Troy, as Troy said, Jimmy Jacobs comes in on green. I'm trying to get my driver's names memorized for you folks so I can commentate on the racing that's happening. Jamie Jacobs running that bright orange car in green lane. Nice looking car. Right next to Rick Boglin. Belgrade moves into orange. He's been holding up the rear this whole time.
Oh, rider. All right, is that right?
Positions.
Huh?
Positions. I don't know where they're at.
Vogelin 1, Chad Trump 2, Kenny Stevens in 3, Jacob in 4, Paulus in 5,
Sounds
and
like
Bogarty
Boglin is
in
out in the lead
6.
right now. From
4, 4, 4, 4, 3, and 3.
Oh, he's off going into that first bowl. I believe that gives Chad the lead. He's followed very closely by Michael Paulus, who just came off.
It should just go like this through here. Kenji takes over the lead with Vogelin second, Chad to
Very
third,
spread out.
Jacob
Huge
4,
crashing
Paulus
happening in the
5,
bowl
and
right now.
Bernard 6.
We have a finish. Ken Stevens in blue by the looks of it. Followed by Michael Paulus, Belgrade, who's probably...
Kenny Stevens in blue takes that one with Vogelin second, Jacob in 3, and Trump in 4, all with 10, and then Paulus with 9, and Bogarty with 8. Shaden coming in green lane with the greenish Mustang.
I'm going to go ahead and move to the end of the table here, folks, where I can see the
With
position
Mr.
changes
Riggs on deck, Kevin Riggs.
and watch the racing for you guys.
Yes. I mean, I haven't seen anything like this. I'm used to it. Like this day. Learn that up to pay.
Shaden comes in on green lane, running that car that we just built this season. We're very confident with it. This is a first test to see where he's going to be, but he's in with a very hot crew. Chad Trump, Jamie Jacobs, Michael Paulus, Rick Boglin, Ken Stevens. Very, very fast group to be racing against. His nerves are probably very high. Here come the lights.
Feel that way all over? Long day.
And they're off. Shaden holding up the rear in green. He's going to figure out his car on this track. He hasn't gotten any laps in on this track, so he's going to have to figure it out. But a clean race is a good race. Chad Trump out in the lead, followed very closely by Rick Boglin, Michael Paulus, and Ken Stevens. There's a lead change. Rick Boglin comes out in the lead, but they're still all battling neck and neck. And Michael's off going into the bowl. That leaves Boglin, Chad, and Paulus to battle it out. Ken Stevens to battle it out. My bad. It looks like Rick is setting a pace to lead. Oh, and Ken Stevens comes out going into that fourth corner. Now it's just Rick Boglin and Chad Trump.
Sorry. I thought we had a marshal over there. Turn around. We'll get it after the chief.
Chad and Boglin still battling it out, coming to lap Ken
I got to
Stevens.
keep an eye on him. So
Boglin's getting him across the line. Chad's getting him in the bowl. Can Chad? Oh, and Boglin comes around to grab the lead.
I watched my brushes spin.
So Vogelin 1, Chad Trump 2, Mr. Paulus 3, all with 10, and then Ken Stevens with 9, Jacob with 9, and Shaden with 9 in the green lane. You in the middle.
Very good race. A lot of neck and neck racing there. That was awesome to watch.
He's not here.
Hey, can we get a few turn marshals here, please? I'm so sorry. Okay.
Actually, that'd have been bad too.
Lights are coming and they're off. Shaden holding with him this time. Braking a little early going into corners. Oh, huge crash on the front straightaway. Oh, Shaden's out coming into the fifth corner. Another crash in the bowl. Let's see if Shaden can make it up. Keep it cool. Keep it clean. You got it. Looks like we got a three-way battle for the lead between Michael, Trump, and Jamie Jacobs. Oh, and we've got a huge crash in the bowl. Oh, two crashes in the bowl. Shaden piles into Michael, who came off. Looks like Michael maintains the lead, followed by Chad, followed by Jamie. Oh, big wreck coming off the bowl. I'm sure you guys caught that one. Troy did. Shaden making some ground here. He was a lap down, but he was coming back in the end there. Michael first, Trump second, Rick Vogelin third, Shaden in fourth.
Are we live to the world here?
Yeah, we are.
Hey, world. What's up? Welcome to the fray.
So who
Who we got?
Oh, we got Daniel coming
Jimenez coming in on green. Another hot driver.
in from the South Bay team. What? No, that's the only South Bay on the track right now.
Currently, yes, it is.
Yeah, because Kenji just came off.
Yes, Ken just finished with his whole run. He's
that's
done
right,
for
he
the
went
night.
all the way
Yep,
through.
he went all the way
He
through.
went all the way through. Yep.
Yep. Anyone coming on now, go in and go all the way through.
Right. You may have to go check into the hotel.
What time is it?
Well, it's only 8 o'clock. We got 2 hours.
All right.
But we're only on 9:46, and I still got to come back in. Yeah. I'm not sure where you're at. I'll check. I'll check.
Okay. Lights are coming, and they're off. Oh, Shaden gets nerfed
That didn't
right
sound
off
like
the
a very good
start.
start.
Michael Paulus.
Oh,
Chad. Oh, they take each other out. Daniel Jimenez to take the lead in their chaos.
I had to follow you through the crowd.
teammates taking each other out. Now they're over there arguing
Oh,
about
Shaden
it.
gets thumbed by a Marshall going in the second bowl. Shaden running fifth now as he got run around by Trump.
Yeah, I know, we're going.
Making it back up though. There's
gonna
two
make it
spots
back
right
here.
there.
Michael Paulus moves up into first. Chad follows him, and he's out coming up the bowl. Very chaotic practice race here today, folks, as drivers are rusty.
He's like a magician. He spots your car, takes a picture.
White
Oh,
flag
another
is
one.
waved. Trump is in the lead.
Oh.
Shaden's running third. Keep it in, bud. Just bring her home.
Yeah, bring her home.
Shaden finishes third in that one on the lead. Trump wins it. Jamie Jacobs second. Daniel Jimenez third. Michael Paulus fourth. And Kevin Riggs in sixth. put all of those one downs, folks. Sorry.
Sorry about that, sir.
Shaden rotates around after a good heat. That's got to be a bit of a confidence boost there. Where are we?
Yeah.
Do I?
You want to go and check in and come back real quick?
Yeah, I do. All right, folks. Troy's going to take over for commentating. I'll be back.
All right. Mr. Ron Schmidt is coming in for St. Louis team. Down in the green lane. Green lane. Uh-oh, we lost something. What'd we lose? Oh, I pick up shoe in the spring? Oh, that's going to be fun. So we've lost a pickup shoe and a pickup shoe spring here. Nice.
Pickup shoe.
All right. Looks like we're still waiting on Red. Daniel's coming. There he is. So we've got Mike Schmidt, Daniel, not sure who we got down here in yellow. Shaden's in white. Jamie is in blue. And Mr. Chad Trump down there in the orange lane in the middle of the racetrack. And they're off. Nice run through. Looks like Chad out front, followed by Red Lane, which is Daniel. Then Shaden in third, Jamie in four. Oh, got a crash over here in the big bowl. Oh, need a push. There we go. That was Shaden. I think he got taken out there. Coming back a little bit. Red Lane is out in front. That's Daniel, followed by Chad Trump, followed by Ron Schmidt, followed by Mr. Riggins in four, Shaden in five, Jamie in six, with one to go. Oh, there's the finish. Green Lane, Ron Schmidt with the one. Red in second, which was Daniel. Chad third. Riggs four, Shaden five, and the blue lane, which was Jamie in six. Mr. Davis coming in the green lane. Mr. Schmidt moving down to red lane. Daniel in yellow. Mr. Kevin Riggins in white. Shaden will be in the blue lane, and Jamie is in the fast orange lane.
Not everybody.
Here come the lights. And they're off. Tight pack. Shaden will be on the very inside of the racetrack. Looks like red. Oh. Looks like Mr. Schmidt out front, followed by Jamie, followed by Daniel, then Mr. Riggins, then Mr. Davis, and Shaden. Blue lane is a tough lane on this racetrack. You got a lot of inside corners, especially in the big bowl. Oh, got another wreck up there in the big bowl. Schmidt still out front, followed by Daniel, followed by Mr. Jamie, followed by Kevin. Oh, looks like Mr. Schmidt took that heat. Mr. Schmidt, followed by Jamie, followed by Yellow, which was Daniel. Then Mr. Riggins, Shaden in 5, and Mr. Davis in 6. Looks like we got 10, 9. I think it was a 9, 9, and then 8, 8s, and a 7. So we've got Mr. Kraus in green. Mr. Davis will be in red lane, followed by Ron Schmidt in yellow. Yellow. Mr. Daniels over in white. Mr. Kevin Riggins in blue, and Shaden is in the fast orange lane in the center of the racetrack. Here come the lights. Shaden should be able to run with them here. I have to see. Looks like he's in 3rd right now. We've got Mr. Schmidt in the lead.
Put it behind his head there. There you go. You got it.
That hurts Shaden. That puts him in 6. Calm down, Shaden. He needs to back off his pull just a little bit. Oh, that was close. He almost got taken out right there. Mr. Schmidt's leading, followed by Mr. Riggins, followed by Daniel, followed by Kraus, then Shaden, and then Mr. Davis. Looks like Ron just took the white in the yellow lane, coming to the end right there. There's 10. It's going to be Mr. Kevin Riggins in 2nd, Daniel in 3rd, Mr. Kraus in 4, Davis in 5, and then, Shaden in 5, Davis in 6. Mr. Randy Vincent coming in the green lane. We'll walk around the hall tomorrow and talk to a few of these guys and introduce you to some of these teams and some of the players here, some of the main players that you'll see, especially on Friday during the individual round. And we're off. As long as he drives it safe, that's all I care. All right. Got White Lane out in the lead. Mr. Schmidt. Followed by, looks like Kraus. Followed by oh no, we got a big change here. So Schmidt still out front. Blue lane now second. That's Daniel. Yellow lane is Mr. Davis in third. This will probably be Ron Schmidt's round all the way through, more than likely. One of these St. Louis boys, one of the top teams here at the Fray. He typically makes the A most years. So it's probably a good fight for. So there's the end. That's Schmidt 1, blue lane 2, which is Mr. Daniel. Yellow lane 3, which is Mr. Davis. Looks like we got 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, and an 8 lap totals. Rhino now in green lane. Here come the lights. And they're off. Oh, got a wreck down there in the tight corner there. Close top 3 right now. Looks like Schmidt, Rhino, and Daniel. 1, 2, 3. Oh, big pile up there. Oh, blue takes over. Oh, that's Schmidt. Looks like Mr. Davis now. Oh, now he comes back down. Rhino comes up through back to the second place there. He must have been involved in that wreck. And coming to the white, Mr. Schmidt still out front, followed by Rhino, followed by Daniel in orange, followed by Mr. Davis in white. That's going to be the finishing order, with yellow followed by red, which was Randy. Not sure. Oh, we've got Snook. That's right, Mr. Snooky in the green lane now. Ron will be down there in the very fast orange lane, so he'll probably take this heat again. Here come the lights. Oh, I put him back in. Somebody owe somebody $1. So Mr. Schmidt out front, Mr. Davis in second, Randy in third in the yellow lane, followed by the white lane and green.
I know that. I know that.
All right, coming down. This should be white flag for Mr. Schmidt in orange. Mr. Davis still holding in second, followed by Rhino in third. Mr. Snook in four. No, wait, Randy in four. Excuse me. Mr. Snook in five, and then White Lane. Kraus in the white lane. I'm not sure. It might be Lisa. Not sure who's coming in green lane quite yet. It might be. Oh no, it's one of the local boys coming in. All right, one of the local Fortuna and Ferndale boys will be in the green lane coming in. Then we got Mr. Snook in red, Rhino in yellow, Randy's over in white, Mr. Kraus in blue, and Mr. Davis down there in the fast orange lane. It's going to be interesting to see who takes this heat. Oh, big wreck down here.
Yellow. Yellow.
You want to get a hold out there.
Looks like Mr. Davis out front, followed by Randy in second. Snook in three. Look like green in four and blue in five and green in six. It's Rhino in four. And Mr. Snook in three.
Oh, man. Gotta make that left turn.
Oh, hard hit in orange for Mr. Davis. That's going to cost him. That's going to drop him 2 spots. Looks like Mr. Snook is out in front now. Nope, orange back. So Mr. Davis is back. That was quick. White lane, Randy still holding second. Nice run for Mr. Vincent there for second. Green lane in third. Looks like red, which was Mr. Snook, and Rhino, and then the blue lane. Elijah should be on, but he had to go check into the hotel, so Aiden is going to run. Is he running his car or he's running? So Aiden will be running his own car until Elijah gets back. He had to go check into the hotel so we don't lose our room because we're going to be here. We're going to be here for a little bit. If we have to.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're off with this heat. Let's see, we got red lane out in front, which is one of the Ferndale boys. White is in second, which is Rhino. Yellow is third, Mr. Kaiser down there.
Right there.
They got it. There we go. Now I can see Mr. Snooky is in 2 with Rhino 3, followed by Mr. Kaiser in 4, Aiden 5, and Randy 6. Looks like this is going to be Red Lane's heat. Unless Rhino can run him down, which he just did. Rhino just took the lead. So Rhino with the first, Red in second, Mr. Snook in 3, with Mr. Kaiser in 4, Aiden in 5, who's driving for Elijah, and Mr. Randy Vincent in the blue lane. Randy should do really good in this heat. He'll be in the fast orange lane, and he's a pretty good driver on this track. And it is I can't remember who this is. This is one of the South Bay boys. Mr. Douglas will be in the green lane. 20 seconds to start. Ooh. We're still waiting on blue lane, which is Rhino, and he just got in there. There we go. Here come the lights. And they're off. Oh, got a staller there coming out of the first toilet bowl there. So it's blue lane up front with Rhino out in front with Mr. Snook in second. With one of the other further boys in 3. Randy and nope, Randy just moves up to 3rd. It's like a blue and white battle here for the win on this heat between Mr. Snook and Mr. Rhino. This looks like this is Rhino's heat in the blue lane, which is really good. They run this track on a regular basis. He's one of the local guys, so they really know these tracks. They spend September until now running on every one of these racetracks on Saturday nights to practice race. So Rhino with the 1, Mr. Snook with the 2, Randy with the 3, Yellow with 4, Aiden with the 6, and so who do we have coming in now? Robert. Oh, no, that's Robert. That's on deck. Oh, it's Vogel. No, it's not Vogel. Can't see who's coming in on green.
You just gotta drive it right.
Oh, it's Mr. Jeff Hurley coming in the green lane. All right, here come the lights. And they're off. Oh, big pile up down there in the corner.
Oh, that body is.
So Aiden out in front in the yellow lane. Keep it up, Aiden. Aiden in the 1. He gets into 2. Mr. Purvis, white lane. Aiden drops to 3. Red Lane takes the lead, followed by Rhino and Yellow. We're at 7. Red Lane out in front, followed by Rhino and Yellow. Aiden, good run in the yellow lane. Green is 4, white 5, which is Mr. Snook, and blue lane, which was, oh, that was Snooky in the blue lane. Okay. We're live right at the moment. Yeah, we're live on YouTube right at the moment. To Mr. Jim Rose, if you're still watching, I read your comment about the camera. We'll turn it around tomorrow for the first practice race on Wednesday. So
Don't break it. Don't break
all right, so I'm still working on a few of the names here. Some of these people are new to the fray, and I don't know everybody's name. So but we've got one of the new guys down there in the green lane. Mr. Hurley will be in red. Another one of the South Bay boys in the yellow lane. Aiden will be in white. Snooky's down there in the orange lane. And then one of the other Ferndale boys in blue. Red's out front right now. That's Mr. Hurley. Oh, too hot into the first corner there for Jeff. Let's see what that does. That drops him, all the way to 4th. Ooh, big pile up coming up here into the big first toilet bowl. Yellow out in the lead, followed by Mr. Jeff back up to 2nd now from his little off going into the first corner. Looks like he might have gotten around him. No, Yellow's still out in front. Aiden back in 5th in the white lane. Couldn't quite catch him. Couldn't quite catch back up. So Jeff gets the 2. Blue 4, green 5, green 4, white 5, which was Aiden, and orange in 6, Mr. Snook. All right, we got one of the Colorado boys now in the green lane. One of our new boys there in red. Mr. Hurley in yellow. Another one of the South Bay boys in white. Aiden will be in blue. And then one of the other Ferndale boys down there in the orange lane. Here come the lights. Let's see if we can get through the first corner here without any issues. Only one car off that time. That was a blue lane, which was Aiden. Orange out front. Mr. Hurley trying to run him down. Green in third, white 4, red 5, and blue in 6. That's 8 driving for Elijah. Orange still out in front. That's one of the Ferndale boys. Ooh, they're getting tight here coming into the big bowl. This is going to be interesting. Oh! Somebody out and into a rider. It's interesting. Jeff came off and still just took the lead. That's interesting. Don't know how that happened. Finish. Nice one, Jeff.
That was some good racing there.
Got Mr. Steve Testerman down in the green lane. Another one of the South Bay boys. So we got 3 South Bay boys on the track right now. Here come the lights. Oh, big pile up. So red out in front. Colorado boys there. Green, Mr. Steve Testerman in second with blue, another one of the South Bay boys 3. Ooh, red lane. Red lane pops up. You're done. We all checked in? We all checked in? Okay. Sorry. He's been kind of good. He's in 4 right now, or 5. So we've Mr. Steve Testerman with the 1. One of the new boys here in yellow with the 2. White, which was Mr. Hurley in 3. Red in 4. Aiden in 5. And the blue lane was 6. Let's see who we got. Oh, we've got another one of the Ferndale boys coming in. Ooh, Mr. Chalmers is on deck in the next heat. One of the St. Louis boys.
All right, folks, I'm back. Looks like lights are getting out. I'm going to get to the table. Oh, we got crashed right in that first bowl. Green lane. That would be Matt Boynton. I unfortunately missed my heat. Y'all probably have been made aware. Jeff Hurley and Steve Testerman, 2 teammates battling it out up here at the front. So far, flawlessly. Oh, almost gets taken out there. 2 gutter lanes battling it out in the lead. Running strong, followed by Bruce Douglas. Jeff at 7, Steve at 7. Oh. B. Jensen moves up to second place. Oh, crashes going into that first corner. Oh, we got bad corner marshal happening. Oh, that sucks. Hard heat. And you get messed up by a corner marshal. That moves Steve back up into second place. That moves Bruce up into third. 1, 2, 3 for the South Bay boys. Jeff, Steve, Bruce Douglas.
Hey, Bob, you're on deck.
Had to marshal for one more heat.
Need a marshal at the end of the hill.
Scotty Chalmers coming in on green. Another fast driver, runs with the St. Louis crew and their cars. Very fast guy there. Matt Boynton moves into red. Ferndale driver. I'm unaware of the name of the driver in blue. Benyon is his last name. Jeff Hurley moves to orange. That'll be a car to watch. Steve is in yellow, so Jeff and Steve might lead this heat, being in those two lanes. Jeff has a fast car, and he's proven it already. Jeff and Steve Chesterman are likely to finish up at the front. There they are, out in the lead, already breaking away from the bottom group. Very huge difference in car speed there. Oh, and Steve crashes going into the fifth corner. Gives Jeff the lead. Steve drops down to the bottom. Watch that car in yellow lane, the dark brown car. Oh, looks like he's going to have issue there. I was going to say watch him for a run up the field, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Looks like white and green lane are challenging Jeff for the lead here. Scotty Chalmers and Bruce Jensen. Oh! Scotty Chalmers gets bumped going around the end of the bowl. That happens with these cars. Big outside tires, outside the rims. They bump, they fly. Jeff Hurley waves the white, followed by Jensen, followed by Scotty Chalmers. Second place for Barry. That's the name, Barry Jensen.
Yeah, that was great. Trying to make me mess up. I'm trying to do the same. Pretty good. Yeah.
Drivers moving down, lining up. Benning moves into orange.
It's the body getting
Bierman comes in on green. I'm unaware of the first name. Scotty moves down to red. Barry moves into blue, and Matt moves into yellow. Steve moves into white. Let's see if he can redeem himself from that yellow lane run, which was kind of unfortunate. He got into a rhythm of coming out down here in this fifth corner and just followed that rhythm, and took him a while to get back into it. They're off. Big group of cars right now. Blue lane leads it at the moment, followed up by yellow lane. Matt Boynton, big crash. Steve takes out a group in the bowl. Barry still leads, followed closely by the yellow lane, Matt Boynton. Looks like Scotty Chalmers is coming up here to try and make a challenge at the lead. The three leaders are spaced apart quite differently, and they all hold a very similar pace right now. Scotty's making slow ground on Matt right now. By the end of this heat, he will have him holding the current pace. Barry still holds a firm lead, running a smooth pace, 8 laps in. Looks like he's going to have it. 9 laps in. Barry coming around to the finish. Looks like everyone's going to finish on the lead lap this time. Barry, Matt, Scotty Chalmers, Benning, Bierman, and then Steve Testerman rounding up the rear. All 10s, though. Nobody went a lap down.
On deck is Stan Krieger.
One of our own Washington team member on the track, Stan Cleaver on deck. He'll be coming into the green here shortly. Looks like Lisa is coming in to green lane. She's been attending the fray for just as long as we have, if not longer. I see Stan down in his box right now, grabbing his stuff, getting ready to come onto the track. Stan has built some fast cars for himself and Aiden. It'll be exciting to see him on the track in the next round to see what he can do. We're all for our team members here in Team Washington. We want to see him do good. This is a good place to gauge how well you'll do. Now, there's a lot more accidents happening here than there will on individual day. There's a lot of improvement that happens between these drivers from now until then, until Saturday on team day. A lot of improvement happens. It's like riding a bicycle for a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys don't do it in the off season. Ron Coaxum comes in on green. He's out in the lead. My mistake. It was not Lisa. It was Ron. Ron continues to lead, followed very closely by Barry. Followed up by Matt Boynton in third. The two group behind them is Scotty Chalmers in yellow and Menyon in red. Oh, we have a crash up in the bowl. White lane. Matt Boynton, that's unfortunate. That puts Barry up into second. Scott into third. Ron still maintains the lead. Has a crash. Where does that put him? We're going to see Ron goes down into fifth place by that crash, unfortunately. It looks like he's made one position up on Steve Testerman already. Barry Jensen leads in orange. Coming around to the finish. Barry finishes. Scotty finishes. Ron comes back up to third, redeems himself. Steve Testerman in fourth, and Bierman in fifth. Matt Boynton rounds up the end of the field with 9 laps and sixth position after that unfortunate finish. While the drivers rotate in, I'm going to go ahead and check on some comments and answer some questions for y'all.
I didn't know that on the inside. Did you happen to bring your little gouge plate thing over here? I didn't bring mine. I mean, I got an X-Acto, but I don't have that.
Stan coming into the track. Running that red body in green lane, red body, red tires. My phone is about to die, folks, so we might lose the stream. I hope not, because we're running off of my hotspot at the moment, but we're going to see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and try and get things figured out if it drops. Lights are coming. You should get this heat at least. We're going to focus on Stan here as he's one of our team members. Stan taking it easy. He's run these tracks before, but crash is going out of the bowl. An update on the lead is Matt Boynton in first, Steve Testerman in second in the orange lane, Bierman in third in yellow, Scotty moves up to third in white lane. Stan struggling to get these tracks down. Pushed it too much going into the bowl. Matt gets the bad end, or Scotty gets the bad end of that deal, having Stan be a rider. Stan's starting to figure out the lane, though, by the looks of it. He's running up the end. Working on driving deeper into some of these lanes. He took his brake off trying to get an edge. That looks better, much better. Oh, too much going into that fifth corner. Red, green. Bad finish for Stan there, trying to mess with things. take off the brake. He's probably going to do better with the brake. He's got to get things figured out. Again, this is the first night, folks. First laps of the entire weekend. By Saturday, things will be much different. Steve finishes out in the lead there. Ron comes up second. Scotty Chalmers comes up third in that heat. Very good run for them. Stan's going to move down to red into a gutter lane. Steve Testerman's off. Matt Boynton on his last lane. Scotty Chalmers is 3/4 of the way through, moving into blue. He's not been running nearly as strong as I thought he'd be here in this practice race. I thought he'd be dominating it, but he could be dogging it. He could be running a slower car. From my angle here, it looks like it's a WizJet build, so it's a team day car, not an individual day car. But these practice races are really just meant to help get your nerves and your skills in check against other drivers on the track, especially with the range of skill that's on this track right now. Charlie Robertson comes into green lane, new driver into the mix with that red Huracan. Oh, and it's a very fast car. He breaks out into the lead, followed closely by Ron Coaxum. Oh, and Matt Boynton, who just gets nerfed and shoved off in that first bowl. Stan's still working at learning that gutter lane now. He's got the car for it. It has the speed, most definitely. He's just got to work up that confidence to push it more. Follow the other driver's pace. Here comes the leader coming around. Oh, no, sorry. That's Charlie Robertson coming around in second place. Ron Coaxum is your leader of this heat. That neon yellow car ripping around the racetrack. So far, it looks as if his lead is unchallenged. Charlie Robertson seems to be gaining some ground on him right now, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. 9 laps in, so long as Ron keeps it on the track, he has this win. And there's the checkered. Ron wins. Charlie Robertson second. Matt Boynton makes a recovery after that nerf up into third place. Scotty fifth with 10. Bierman in fifth with 9. Stan Cleaver in sixth with 9. John Baylor coming in on green, but it appears as if he is nowhere to be seen right now, so we might have a driver come in and drive for him.
John Baylor in the house.
Looks as if he's not here. Looks like one of John's team members are going to go ahead and come in and race for him. From what I heard, his name was Matt. I don't know a last name. I don't see a name here, so. We'll see where he comes out here. Stands in yellow now. See if he can do anything here in this heat. He's probably going to play it safe, continue to learn the track. Ooh, big gaggle of leaders here. 4 cars up in the lead. Stands hanging with them. Oh, but struggles in that 5th lane. Has a bad deal with the corner marshal. That thins out the field. Ron Coaxum out in the lead. Oh, multiple crashes. Oh, big crashing going around that first bowl. Multiple drivers caught up in that. Ron Cokes him out in the lead, followed closely by Scotty Chalmers, about half a track, followed by Charlie Robertson. Bierman in fourth, Stan in fifth, John Baylor, or Matt filling in for John Baylor in sixth. I think he was caught up in that big wreck in the bowl just a minute ago. Stan learning the pace here, but his car is struggling to hold on into the corners as he's trying to brake. He's struggling with using the brake, so he's trying to take it off. But from my view, he needs to turn that brake back on and let go at the same times that he is now and see that car roll through the corner. It's all about feeling out how your car's going to handle in this stage.
I'm on there.
Just a second, folks. I'm going to go mute here for a sec.
Well, our lives are done for the weekend. Fuck. Where?
The motherboard's right here.
Where'd the other? Right there.
Yeah, I think I've been on every one with them.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to sign off for a little while. Elijah. So we'll have to see if we can work this. But sorry about that. We've had some issues right now, so we'll be back in a little later. But we'll hope you guys can figure it out. Sorry.
You can snap it open. Just